And welcome, this is Baller Scuba with part 0 of Let's Play Pokemon. Well, I haven't decided yet, but it's going to be a Pokemon first generation game. I have not decided which version of the game I will be doing. That is the first thing that I wanted to talk about. It is going to be up for a vote. I have Pokemon FireRed going on in the background here just to have something in the background. There are 5 games that you can choose from. They're all more or less the same game. Little tweaks here and there, but really what I am going to be doing is a Pokemon first generation run. The 5 games that you can choose from are Red, Blue, Yellow, Fire Red, and Leaf Green. Red and Blue, of course, being the first ones that came out. Yellow is the one where you are stuck with Pikachu. Well, stuck is kind of a harsh word, but that's the idea of Yellow. And then, of course, Fire Red and Leaf Green are remakes of the original Red and Blue. Each version has slight differences here and there. I'll go over those more during the Let's Play itself, but that is the first thing that I wanted to talk about that you could vote on. There are going to be a ton of things that you can vote on, and this is probably going to be a lengthy, information-filled video as a result. The other things that you can definitely vote on right now are the name of my character and the name of my rival. In this game, we will have a rival with us, and I will be kicking his ass and taking his name many, many times. That guy's a dick. But you can name him. You can also name my character. There's more complicated stuff going into the votes for the first Pokemon, so I would say that you guys can vote for the name of the starter Pokemon, but after that it's going to get a little bit more complicated, and you might want to wait until the Let's Play actually starts before you start throwing votes at me for names of characters. And the reason for that is because I am considering doing a challenge run if you guys vote for it. So let me go over what a challenge run actually is. Just basically what a challenge run is it's going to be making the game harder for me. I'm going to intentionally make this game more difficult. And the reason for that is because I'm good at this game. I have beaten this game probably a dozen times throughout the years. I was quite obsessed with it when I was in junior high. I'll talk more about that later. But as a result, this game doesn't really challenge me anymore in any way possible. And this game does allow for a variety of challenge runs, probably more than any other game that I have ever played. Even something like Final Fantasy VII, which I've also beat many times, is a little challenging all by itself. Pokemon for me is not anymore. So I'm considering a challenge run. Once again, if you guys vote for it, if you don't, that's fine as well. If you just want to see a normal run through of the game, that's fine. But here is a list of quite a few different challenges that I've found online. Of course, if you guys had your own ideas for challenges, feel free to let me know and we might add those in. I might do a combination of multiple challenges in the same run. For instance, there is such a thing as a monotype challenge where I can only use one type of Pokemon throughout the entire run. If you guys want to choose that, please let me know which type you would like me to use. Of course, something like Ghost, as you can see Gengar here, would not work for this. There aren't enough Ghost Pokemon in this game for that to work. Dragon as well, just not going to happen. But something like Fire or Ice or Bug or Water or Grass, that would work. I can do that. Then there's also the solo run where I can only use one Pokemon in battle, and it's gonna be my starter. So that could happen. I mean, I could do that. That's not really an issue for me. Then we also have monocolor, where you can only have Pokemon of the same color. Triple threat challenge, where you can only have 3 Pokemon. Gift challenge, where you can never catch any Pokemon. You can only use the Pokemon that are given to you as gifts. That's actually an interesting one, and would be a lot easier on this one, I think, than later games. Then there's the ones that will obviously require me to hack the game in order to get done, and I can do that. That's not an issue for me. There's the legendary only run where I can only use the legendary Pokemon. Of course, I will have to hack them in so that I can start with like Articuno or something like that. Then there's the Evolution Challenge. Once again, will require hacking, where I can only use Eevee and its evolutions in this game. Of course, in this game, there's only the 4 total Eevees that would be available to me. That would be Eevee, Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon. I couldn't think of Vaporeon's name for a second there. Those would be the only ones available to me because even the FireRed and LeafGreen don't allow the later versions of Eevee in their games. Then there's the Unevolving Challenge, where I do not evolve my Pokemon ever. They're going to stay the cute little things that we start with and never turn into Charizard, which we see up there. Never turn into the cool, epic, powerful looking things. They always look like babies. Then there's the things that are a little bit more complicated, so I'll try to explain them as best as I can. There's the Nuzlocke Challenge. Nuzlocke is pretty simple, but devastating. In the Nuzlocke Challenge, any Pokemon that is wiped out, fainted, passed out, whatever you want to call it, that Pokemon is dead, so you have to get rid of it. You cannot revive it and bring it back ever. Once it goes, it is gone. Also with the Nuzlocke Challenge, I am only allowed to catch 1 Pokemon per area, and it has to be the first one that I see. If I don't catch that Pokemon, I don't get a Pokemon for that area. That can be a devastating and random challenge. Let's see, what else? There were 2 more. Champion Challenge. This one's interesting. You have to beat a gym leader in order to get another Pokemon. And the Pokemon that you can get can only be one of the Pokemon that the gym leader used. As a result, you can't evolve that Pokemon as you continue on. For instance, in this game, the first gym leader would be Brock, so what I could do is, after I beat Brock, I could go out and catch a Geodude or an Onix, and then that's it. I'm stuck with my Geodude, and then the Onix doesn't evolve in this version, but the Geodude would be it. Interesting challenge. Then there's another one. I don't mean any offense to anybody. I just find it an interesting challenge. It's known as the Christian Challenge, and it's more of like a fundamentalist Christian philosophy here, but with the Christian Challenge, there is no evolving. You cannot use Dark, Psychic, or Ghost Pokemon, or Dark, Psychic, or Ghost Pokemon moves. You can't use Dark moves like Bite in this version of the game. I have to kill all legendaries. I'm not allowed to use fossils. No gambling or using drugs. Drugs meaning stat boosts and things like that. And no snake Pokemon. Not allowed to catch me in Ekans in the Christian Challenge. So those are a few things that you can start thinking about. There's also the standard no healing items, no purchasing items. You can only use things that you find out in the wild. There's the no Pokemon Center run. That one's tough. Obviously, I'm going to need either potions or the Pokemon Center in order to get this done. Then there's the only use Ash's Pokemon run, or only use a certain trainer's Pokemon run. But like I said, those are just options. And as a result, I don't know how this game is going to be starting, because I don't know what kind of run I will be doing. Like I said, any of the challenges are up on the table for something that I can do. Also, a lot of combinations will work. Obviously, I'm going to judge whether or not it will be too difficult for me based on what you guys vote for. But as a result of that, I don't really know which starter Pokemon I will be using. If you guys do vote for Pokemon names or something like that, just focus right now on the starters. Which of the 3, technically 4 starters would you like me to use? Obviously, if you want me to start with Pikachu, we will need to do Pokemon Yellow. Everything else, I can do Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur. But with that said, because I am still a little mad that really there isn't a way to catch Mew in these versions of the game without manipulating game code or using a game shark, I am willing to hack in a Mew to start the game, if that's what you guys want. Mew will make the game easier for me. Mew is a very good Pokemon. I know not many people have experience with Mew, but Mew is good in the first versions of the game. But with that all said, vote away. There's so much to vote for. Once again, let me go through it briefly. We got which version of the game, we got my character's name, my rival's character's name, which kind of challenge run you want me to use, and starter Pokemon and starter Pokemon names. The rest we will continue to go through as we go through the game. Voting will probably be open well into the Let's Play, probably up until the final fight. I don't want to spoil what the final fight will be just yet, but with all that said, that is a lot of information that I am asking of you guys, and a lot of information that I'm giving you, and I apologize for that. I am just excited about doing a Pokemon Let's Play. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this part of watching Gengar and I believe that's Nidorino fight multiple times. And I hope you guys do enjoy the upcoming Let's Play.